everybody, this is Kodak here, and today I'm going to be doing a supplemental video on one I did recently called The Fate of Toys to Life. Now, today I have, what I said in that video was that it is possible to get into Toys to Life much easier than ever because you can literally buy the figures by the bushel, and today I am going to demonstrate what I meant by that. This is a bag from Toys R Us, and I am not lying when I say that everything in this bag combined cost me just under $9, like literally $8.96. And as a matter of fact, there was a way I could have done this for $5.96. And I'll get into it, or more like 94 cents, yeah, when I think about it, when I calculate it all together. Anyway, it cost me $9. I could have done it for $6 if I had done something differently. I'll go into that thing differently right away, but I'm going to show you just how easy it is these days to build a pretty decent collection. So we're going to start with the big one. Skylanders Superchargers for the Wii. This is the dark edition of the game, which means it includes the special colors of the characters and a couple of additional figures. In this case, it is the Wii version of the game. It's called Skylanders Superchargers Racing, which from what I've heard is a different version from the Wii U. I don't have this version yet, which is why I picked it up. I've also never bought a dark edition before, so I get to enjoy that experience as well. It comes with Bowser and his vehicle, and the Bowser actually doubles as an Amiibo. It also comes with the Chaos Trophy, a dark version of this vehicle, and a dark version of the character who comes in every non-Nintendo starter pack. So you can get him in this. And these two are actually pretty common on the market because anybody who wants to get a complete collection of all the dark editions has to buy like 3 dark editions. So these were like super common in circulation for a while. But anyway, this is the dark edition, and what happens is it was marked down to a base price of $10, and then it was half off on top of that on a sale that I think ends on Saturday, which means that this dark edition was $5. They also had the regular game, and the regular game was marked down to $4, which when half off became $2. So when I say I could have done it for as little as $6, this whole selection here, that would be if I got the regular version of the game instead of the special edition. And the fact that it comes with a Bowser that transforms into an Amiibo, that's worth that much money on its own, because as a member of both the Smash Brothers and the Mario clan, there are tons of games that get content thanks to Bowser. And speaking on Amiibos, a lot of people were trying to say that the Amiibos were the winner of Toys to Life in the comments section, and I must respectfully disagree, because people don't really buy Amiibos so much for the game content anymore. A lot of Amiibos work with like maybe one or two games, but like the Smash Brothers ones, like the core ones, I'm not really seeing those for sale much anymore, like all of the Mario ones and stuff like that. They've grown kind of uncommon. A lot of the stores I've been with have been choked by Animal Crossing, and a lot of them either have things that are like specifically for Smash Brothers or they're specifically for one game, like the Breath of the Wild figures. So I think the real appeal of Amiibo has been the fact that they are very attractive and very well put together Nintendo-themed collectibles. And Dark Bowser is a pretty sick Amiibo if you want to get one by its own. So that's just another little addendum to that. So we have the Dark Edition for Superchargers, and let's start getting into the big ones. One thing that I like that they did recently is they finally relented on the special edition characters. So we have here Lobstar from Trap Team, and what's this one? Oh, Freeze Blade from Swap Force. They were really stubborn on lowering the prices of these. These were like in the $13 to $15 range. Finally, they dropped them down to $3 a piece. And Toys R Us had a deal that was buy one, get 4 free. So any of the characters that were down at $3 were essentially 5. So I also got Trap Shadow, I got Birthday Bash, Bubble Pop Fizz, and I also got Bushwhack. Now, a lot of these are fairly common. Bushwhack and Lobstar are pretty easy to find because there were special versions of them put out when the series debuted. There was a legendary Bushwhack and there was a Christmas-themed Lobstar, so they're pretty easy to find. This guy is pretty easy to find because they put out both this and the regular version pretty much next to each other. These guys are a bit trickier, the Freeze Blade and the Trap Shadow. That's actually probably one of the first times I've ever noticed them in the store. I mean, they also had they had some others that I already had, like Night Shift, because Night Shift also had a legendary version, but the fact that I can fill out my collection with these special Skylanders is actually pretty nice. And the Superchargers portal works with all of the other games except for Trap Team, so if I got just the games, I would have some characters to put in to Swap Force and, well, Trap Team, like I said, you'd have to buy separately, but I'd already have some nice characters to throw into Swap Force or Superchargers. Like, I have another Superchargers character right here. The vehicles were also down to $3. There weren't enough for me to take advantage of the buy one, get four free, but, you know, it was kind of nice to be able to see that. I'll double-check my collection and see. Maybe I can get some more of those. And then finally, now we're up to 5 plus 3, so we're up to 8 of those $9. The final dollar was in the core figures. The core figures, except for the Superchargers, were also buy one, get four free, and they were all marked down to $1, everything Trap Team and earlier. So I was able to get Chopper. I was able to get the Phantom Cinder from Swap Force. I was able to get Riptide from Swap Force. I was able to get Scorp from Swap Force, and I was able to get Funny Bone from Trap Team. These are all characters from later games that, like I said before, have been really stubborn on dropping in price. So it's actually pretty amazing that I was able to get all of these characters, and these are ones that aren't in my collection. The characters for Giants and the original Spyro's Adventure are laughably easy to find at lower prices. They had a bunch of the Spyro's Adventure stuff there. They had a ton of Hex, because everybody got Hex for free with Swap Force, so everybody was overstocked with Hex. They actually had a bunch of the traps in different colors. They weren't marked down because the ones that aren't water type are actually valuable. No light or dark, unfortunately. Imaginators were half off at the time. I don't think I've even finished Imaginators. Imaginators kind of fell away with just how hard it is for them. They're not giving me the snake tail to finish Mia, and that makes me kind of angry. But yeah, here it is. For $9, you can get a bunch of brand spanking new Skylanders characters to start a collection basically right away. This is 15 characters for just under $9, and these characters used to be like $10 on their own. Like, minimum, these things started at $10. So that is oh, you can't see my face. My beautiful face. But that's what I mean when I say you can buy these things by the bushel. The Disney Infinity characters are being a little bit more stubborn on coming down, but their starter packs are also like $10 for the latest game. This is the second to latest game, and I was able to get it for that price. Walmart has a bunch of them on sale. I know they did last year. I don't know if they have any stock left this year, but there's just so much you can do. And like I said, it's including like the special Skylanders, like the Swap Force and the Trap Team characters. I imagine the Superchargers ones were down at a pretty low price, and I imagine the Imaginators will follow suit fairly quickly. Yeah, the genre has basically collapsed, and this is one of the reasons I think Lightseekers is going to have some trouble. I mean, it's getting some rave reviews, but I'm not seeing those rave reviews translate into sales. I think people are fatigued by this genre, and that is my biggest concern with Lightseekers and things like it going forward. So, yeah, that's a look at a quick $9 haul from Toys R Us for everything Skylanders, and until next time, this is Kodak signing off.